Yo, dude, I'm nervous to work on this because I don't want to ruin it. It's that cool. But we're gonna try. Today, look at what is this? There we go. Dude, blast it on. No worries, my friend. Okay, how the heck are we feeling? Colin, Eugene, Vex, how the heck are we feeling? Cleo, welcome everybody to a new motherfreaking day. And guess what? I don't have my light up. Dang it. I said I was going to do that today, and I didn't do it. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. I know it's not much, but it helps. Colin says, I need caffeine. Dude, I know. I feel that. I had to take a little nap. I had to take a little nap because I felt the same way. Are you serious? Look at you. Jeez. Bexy, if only we lived in the same city to be able to make music, dude. I know. I know. I feel the same way, dude. I really, really feel the same way. Um, I don't think I asked you where you live, Vex. I was showing the Retina guys um, what you were like, the things that we were going to be working on, and they asked where you were from, and I said, I don't know. Oh, wow, Romania. I wish I'd live not in Russia. You know what's crazy, dude, is I've been doing like a lot of research, not like research, but just like watching YouTube videos of like life in Russia. I've been really interested. Dude, believe it or not, I really love Russian, like it's like hard techno. I don't know. Yeah, I like Russian Village Boys a lot. They're really sick. And then DLB I really like a lot. Okay, Vex. No worries, man. Um so good. So freaking good. It really gets me pumped up in the gym. Colin, I don't know if you've ever heard of Russian Village Boys or DLB. It's really freaking good. Lucky, are you doing Deftones today? Dude, I'm not. I have to like mentally prepare myself for like something like that. I've already been kind of like ruminating on it. But I'm trying to think of like what era I'm trying to get. Like I probably will probably aim for White Pony because it's just the most memorable. But it's like I need to make like a kit, you know. I thought about using like a mixture of like aggressive rock and like maybe the punk rock snare possibly. You got me thinking. I forget who it was. Got me thinking about that yesterday, and so I thought maybe, I could utilize that snare in some way, possibly. Um, but making a session for it. We have some good people, but most of our natives are so mean. Oh, dude, Russians they're so tough, man. There's this Russian dude at my gym, and every time I see him, I'm like, dude, we need to be friends because I know you're a tough guy, and I need to be friends with more tough guys. He just laughed at me, and I was like, dude, Russians, I've just always, like, I've grown up, just like, the kids at school, the Russian kids, they're just like always so tough. And I was just like, man, they're so cool. How do I be friends with them? Rise Against vibes today? Um, Not necessarily. I don't know. Like this is just something that I was working on off stream and I love it so much that it needs to be a whole thing. And the first thing that I thought about doing was cutting it in half right here and taking this and just having it continue somewhere later. You know what I mean? And so, that's kind of been my thing here is like should probably do something like that. However, I need to make sure, okay, I'm on I saved this like 3 different times because I really don't want to screw it up, but if I do, I could go back. Because this whole thing is cool. I think this right here is fine. But then like going where do I go after this, Like I can probably continue on with this whole thing because then I can probably just put some different drums here possibly. Um, that's just really as far as I got. But I also need to do this so I can, like you could see, I've kind of just, it was really just experimentation, this whole thing. um, I'm actually going to be putting out a little short of me kind of going through the mix of this. And I already kind of went through the mix of this, so if you wanted to see that, there's another VOD that you can watch and check out, and it'll go through how I went and mixed this, which is very just spur of the moment on a lot of this, but it sounds freaking good. I'm so like happy with the way that the mix sounds. I was actually doing something else the other night that I really like too, and I want to try to combine them because they're like very similar. Um, which I want to see if I can pull these together. I don't know if I can. I can try, but what I kind of wanted to do because this is in 78 BPM and the other one is in 115 BPM, but I think this is also this is D sharp, and I think this other thing is in C sharp. I don't know. I'm going to bring this in and let's just see if it doesn't crash. Okay, so far so good. That was really fast. So they're both in D sharp. Yeah, they're both in D sharp. But will this fit? Because this is technically, this part is in 7. I don't know. Maybe I could show you guys. I'll just show you guys and you tell me which one that we should work on because I really love this one. It's really sick. I think I showed like Colin in them. But I'll show you the other one really fast just so you can hear it. It's like every random guy from the USA or EU is more kind and smart than most of my surrounding people in Russia, especially you can see this in celebrities. I've even I even have a couple of friends from famous bands in the US, but in Russia, they're so mean to their fans, with exceptions, of course. Interesting. You know, the first person that I can think of who's from Russia is, gosh, what's that guy's name? From Alex Terrible, exactly. That guy is so cool. Like, I had like this misconception of him, and then I was like starting to like watch his content and just like, dive into him a little bit more, and he's like, he seems like a pretty genuine guy. Like, oh, Ginger's from Ukraine. I didn't know that Ginger was from Ukraine. Let me see if this loaded up. This mix is a lot louder too, so actually I might be able to just kind of bring this flat line down a tiny bit. So this is the other one, and we can work on either one. I'm down. But they're so similar. Wait, is this the one? Oh, I was messing around. Got it. Okay. So this is one potential one here. It's all good, man. So I'm not entirely sure which one I should work on, because again, they're both really sick. Um, but the thing is like this has so much of a chorus vibe, and that other one has like a pre-chorus vibe. I'd love to find a way to connect them, but it's just like this is in 7, kind of. So it's not in 7, but I think this is, which is how I got that drum groove. No, this is okay. This is an A. Okay, but it's like Well, here's the thing: is with my music, you always have to assume that there's going to be vocals on it. I'm not good enough to solo live. I'm not a solo guitarist live. I'm more of a rhythm guitarist. And so for me, it has to make sense on that front to know that there's going to be vocals on here. Think of me as Steph Carpenter. Steph Carpenter doesn't really solo on stuff. And when he does, it's not anything crazy. That's me. And so you're not going to be seeing me popping crazy solos, you know what I mean? And I've accepted that because I don't practice that, you know? And so that's one of the main reasons why I have this vocal. And so, I don't know, maybe they can be just two different songs, you know what I mean? But they're both in D sharp. But at the same time, Northlane has a lot of stuff that's in like D sharp, C sharp type of things as well, a lot of their songs. And so maybe what I'll do for now is I'll just work on this other jam. This one is really good though because of that chorus thing. I love how chorusy it feels. My biggest thing is like I would want someone to sing the chorus like that, but like a harmony below. And so, you know, it's kind of what I'm going with because like I was singing the harmony, like the lower harmony for that, and it's really cool. And so if I can have someone like put lyrics to that, those the notes and the syllables, then I think it could be really cool, really cool. But let's work on this one because I feel like it has some potential for sure. One thing I did want to mess with was this guitar tone. There's a lot going on, and it could be affecting. Okay, okay. So we can either have this continue this kick pattern, which is not, I don't mind it. Let's just remove this and see what's going on here. I'm gonna bring this over too and just see what. I'm actually gonna bring this over. Actually, want to start here. What's the pad? So the pad is actually a sample, believe it or not. I could probably run it through a granulator, but this whole session was birthed just from throwing things in because I wanted to hear um, Giga Drum Architects again because I used it a lot in the past, and then when P5 came out, I stopped using it, and I was like, is Architect still sick? And it's still so sick. It sounds so good, man. And so this was just throwing things together and like seeing what happens. Because again, I have nothing on here. I should probably put like some Portal on here just to see if it sparks some stuff. Maybe we can look at some other samples too, just to kind of get us kind of jumpstart us again. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I'm forcing this right now, but I really want this to go somewhere, and I need to force it in order for that to happen. So. I may go off into just grinder mode for a second, but keep chatting away, Eugene, man. I'm here, brother. Just so you know. Oh. Do you know Playbox plugin? Synthy sound. By random, I mean very random. Really? I love those things. Playbox. Oh, by Native Instruments. Oh, cool. Ooh. Thank you for showing me that, dude. I love these sorts of things. Look at Unlock for $9.99 a month. They're doing the monthly thing. Which I'm kind of down with Complete because Complete is expensive, dude. I'm going to look into this, man. We may be messing with this tomorrow or something. That's cool. Thank you, brother. Okay, let's see. So right now, I'm just trying to find some notes to mess with. Now we'll just kind of experiment to see how long they should go. One thing I'm noticing is how late this session is. I don't know why, what's going on here, but you know. I don't want it to be too crazy. Yo, Rilfy, what's going on, dude? I'm down. I'm down. But then we'll go again and we'll change this on the second one. It might just be as easy as that. Yes. Yes. That's kind of why I like that little choir in the back there. So for me, what I realized is that it's so easy to put notes in here, like notes that sound good because you're obviously like in the same um we have the scale um option turned on, and so there's no wrong notes in here. And so it's easy to just like I'm gonna go here, 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 here. And I realized that that's too much, too much, too much, too much. I wouldn't do that if I was playing real guitar. You know what I mean? And so I need to chill with like changing these crazy, unless it calls for that. I just need to like chill. I gotta chill. That's why this is so simple. But I think where we can get complicated, quote unquote, is in the drums. However, I don't want to get too crazy with the drums even. Um, but what's cool is like because we're in 78, and I believe this is in triplets. I think. Maybe it was the other song that I was all in triplets and stuff. Maybe this one's just straight normal. That would be awesome. Could have some sort of element beyond the normal guitar stack and bass. Yeah, dude. So this, I don't know. I'll play it for you again. Maybe you can get some ideas as well, because again, I'm forcing myself to evolve this. And maybe what I need to do is I need to get some sort of arrangement going, like start labeling things. And maybe I should really do that, and just kind of not just aimlessly stack. I need to start saying, okay, this sounds like this, and this sounds like this. So then I'll start like, okay, well, this is going to happen again. So then I'll start placing them, and then I'll be able to just fill in the gaps. That helps me a ton. But I'll play what I have so far, dude. Mm, yes. Colin. Let's see what this does. Hmm, that's not horrible. Just changing the vibe a little. I'm just going to start erasing things, seeing what happens. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Control L. I'm going to select this. And I'm going to Control L it, dude. Dude, even having just that up and down, because for me, that's exactly what I was thinking, either hat or stack. What we can possibly do, now that you're bringing that up, is we can go hat for verse, stack for like a build sort of thing. You know what I mean? But looping just this part and having just these two notes right here, pretty sick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to throw the hi-hat in there just to see what it sounds like. Probably need to do quarters. See, I knew there was something up with this, maybe. Is this in 6? Is this in 6? I like that idea too, Colin. This is in 6. Interesting. Look at that. So now when I come in here, it is. Look at that. I had the triplet grid turned on. That's why it just fit. That's interesting. Okay, okay. Oh. What if we do odd? What if we do some odd boys? I don't even know where that is. Is that the right here? Do we keep it slow? Trying to think linear here, like you're saying, because I do like the kick pattern. One thing we do have to keep in mind too is like I'm gonna always keep bringing up a singer. We have to think about the singer. And it has to be played live, possibly. What is this here? Nope, 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 nope. Mm, mm. Was it weird when we... Was it weird when we just went straight, though? Was it too weird? I don't think it's weird because it's in that like 16th note triplet thing. And I remember this like giving me a hard time in the beginning because I was like, oh, it's 16 notes triplets. I haven't done this. I'm just going to start placing things and we can just kind of see. And for some reason, again, this is running really late for me. It's probably even late for you guys, later than usual. Oh, I haven't touched the toms yet. Let me bring those down. Dude, for some reason I don't like doing that. It scares me. Like I feel like I lose what's going on. You know what I mean? I feel like this needs this here. Bat over on YouTube. What's up, dude? Andre, what's up? What's going on? How we feeling? Is the drum sound direct from P5 or are you adding any external processing? So, dude, this is not P5. This one is actually GGD Architects, the One Kit Wonder Architects kit, and it's so good. It's so good. The beginning stages, I don't really focus on like anything too crazy because I'm trying to just think of a pattern right now. But when we get into it, it just starts sounding better. You know what I mean? Is it this here? What am I missing here? Is it this little? Yep, that's what it is. Oh, this one's louder because of... Oh, there's no stack. There's no stack in the One Kit Wonder Architects. Dead butterflies. What's dead butterflies, dude? Talk to me. Talk to me. Oh. Right. Dead Butterflies. Is that a song? Oh, it's a song by Architects. Uh-oh. Are we too close? Are we too close? Should I quit while I'm ahead? Okay, so now we have a little basic groove. Just to see if it works, we're going to do this because we have something else going on here. Let's just see what the whole bar sounds like, or if we should just keep this thing going. Dun, dun, dun. You know what I mean? Little subtle blip. Are you saying like Are you thinking more like a hi-hat sound? Like a high pitch, like, or yeah, because this was just trying to find the notes. How do we feel about these notes, these bass notes? Do they feel like they're good? I have another question. What if, just saying, just let me cook for a sec. So, this thing that we just had going, right? What if I did one, two, three, four, right? And then here, this part would be the pre-chorus thing. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. Just let's listen. We have the basic structure in here. Bass isn't even like what we're doing in the bass. Like the bass notes is what we're worried about. We're not worried about what the bass is doing. Oh yeah. We can do something like, just to keep it different. Dun, dun. So we're already kind of changing it up. And this was just because I felt it, you know what I mean? We could probably just stay there. Maybe. Maybe here. I think it's here. So this would be verse. This would be pre-chorus. Again, the drums are going to change, so don't even, like, if you guys want to kind of hear better context, maybe we can do we could do a mini China just to see what that sounds like. We can, again, we're doing something different here. But I don't hate it. Maybe this note is making me feel weird. How it's like really long. It wants to go there. Okay, now just for fun, I'm going to put this in here. Wait, is this triplets? It's not triplets. This has got to do this here, at least because of this note change. Wait, where did it go? Where did you go? Oh, got it. It's because it's only chilling here. And then this is going to chill here. So I think this needs to possibly stay like this. Just because it's the verse. But what I'll do is I'll elongate them. Elongate them. Was it so hard to say? This. I also don't like this last kick. This. He says Genji. Very good. It doesn't have a slap mode, dude. This is Nolly bass. That's why I was like listening to the bass because I was honestly thinking like on this part you go clean. I have not tried Moto bass. Forgot what this was. I. Maybe if we get something kind of like Colin was saying to kind of like offset this groove here. Let's see. I'll probably just do a Serum Cthulhu just because it's like easily accessible. It's right there. So also, oh yeah, yes. So I have like Umansky bass. I just really love the sound of Nolly bass. It sounds so good, but the articulations are very limited. But I'm not trying to get crazy, you know what I mean? Because I feel like when I start adding articulations, it just starts to sound more and more like artificial. You know what I mean? Like almost too artificial for me. And so I realized that I can kind of get away with it sounding realer if I don't get too crazy. Like the articulations in Hydra sound cool, but they also sound pretty artificial. And it's like, ah, dang it. Makes me sad. Um, and I could just be like articulating wrong. But in my experience, I just have not had any luck making it sound fully authentic. um, what are we getting? Okay, we're getting something here. Maybe you can use a different bass DI and use archetype amp like Parallax to fix the problem with the sound. Yeah. Different bass DI. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Mmm. I see what you're saying, Eugene. Hmm. Oops. Okay. Yes. What? What does that mean, brother? What does that even mean, dude? Not bad. I need to hear context because it probably doesn't even fit. I hate when that happens. We'll find out though. I think it's that sample that doesn't fit right there right away because it's just there's too much going on right away. Yes. Try something else here. Just to quickly see if we have something here or if we should move that aside and try something else. Pencil tool. I mean, I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. So now that this is doing this, probably bring this up here. I know if anyone's sleeping right now, I'm like, I'm screwing their life over right now. Where'd you go? What is this? It's just this. Probably have to get a new kick in there, but it's okay. Experimenting to see here. He says beep or bop. Colin has turned into an alien, dude. Or an android. What would happen if... honestly think since that is going to be... I'm not even sure if I like this idea, but I'm just taking it as far as I can just to see what happens. You know what I mean? I don't typically do this a ton. Usually if I hate something, I'll like hate it right away. And I'll just like trash it right away, you know what I mean? And so I'm just gonna see. Because a part of me wants to like, to be honest, part of me wants to just delete this whole thing and try again. But let's just see. Because you never know. You never know. I could like change something and it could like spark something else. I don't know. But I'm down to just like see where it leads. I think it's a good experiment, especially for the VOD, because there is, again, people who do this as well, and they'll get to this point and just like, and then they'll delete it too. But like, what happens if we just expand? Like, we could just hate it and just be done and be like, okay, this is kind of stupid. But at least we tried. I need a context because maybe everything that I said, well, I'm going to throw out the window. Yeah, so I'm already hearing something else. So I'm going to put this aside for now. I'm going to put this like over here because I do like this. What this is doing here, this is tight. Yes. So I think rather than like maybe what we can do here, because now I'm starting to think, like I haven't listened to Architects in a long time, but it's like it's interesting to like even thinking about like what they would possibly do could lead you down a road which may not be what they do, but it'll lead you down some road that you can take. And so maybe we can experiment after here. I'm going to go back into D sharp minor. We're going to fold this. Their pre-last album. Cool. Okay. Hmm. I'm gonna try to have that be like the open note where it's like, let me just see here. Let me see what happens. Right now, this is random. I'm in random mode right now. It's pretty tight. That's actually pretty cool. Tempo shift, dude, I hate tempo shifting. I know that's me getting like super, that sounded super defensive, but it's just like, maybe it's me like getting afraid to doing that, but I don't know, like, for me, I feel like it and again, it's probably because of my inexperience doing that. I feel like it ruins the groove for me. And chances are, like, all of my favorite bands do it, and I just don't know it. But I've never went down that road, dude. And I'm like, I'm worried. Yes. Yeah, see, I wonder if I can do something like that with this other idea that I have because I really do feel like it fits, but it's like, yeah, because the 16 note triplet thing is really throwing me off. And maybe I need to do that because I am in this 16 note triplet vibe and I need to get out of it. You know what I mean? Because I really, like I said, I really want to fit that into this hydro thing, but it just doesn't. I'm going to bring it back in just so you can hear it. And I think this is in 105. And so maybe just for fun, I'll do it, dude. I'm going to do it for you, Colin. I'm going to do it for you, dude. Let's see. Let's see. Um, Here. Mixer. Song tempo. We're at 78 right now. I want this to be at 115. I forget how do you like, oh, edit value. There it is. No, I think it's 105. But I think instead of here, I'm going to put this on the bass. Let's see. I need to go here, maybe? Is it? Yeah, it is. Because I changed the tempo here, so I need to move this over to here. Unless I need to give it a... I don't know, let's see. Yeah, 105, 105. We're at 105. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know if it's gonna fit. I'm scared. I don't think it's gonna fit, dude. They are almost like two different songs. I'm kind of feeling it now. I don't know. Let me continue to put it in here. I could be very wrong. What was the other thing? Hit this. Actually, before I do this, I'm gonna save. Bring this down. Then I'm gonna do this. Bring this over here. Then I'm gonna bring this up here. Yeah, transitioning to that, bro. Sheesh. Oh, I needed to go one more, dang it. This might need to go to 115. Because it does have to feel the flow of it. I don't know, dude. Let me put the guitar in here. Because the guitar is doing the exact same thing on here. I think it's that. Nope. We'll just start adding these things because I did this before stream, just kind of putting this stuff in here. Serum. And then Cthulhu. I mean, it could turn out that I like this thing more. I don't know. Let's see. I gotta stop prejudging, dude. Prejudging. I'm prejudging right now. I'm gonna do that, so then I know to bring this to here. I might need to bring this faster, this second half here. Reminded you of Spirit Box, this part? Yo, Choco, what's going on, player? How we feeling, man? We're really kind of just Frankensteining at this point. Experimenting, seeing what fits and doesn't fit. I feel like it doesn't fit. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Note change. Ooh. Here's a question. Where do you guys hear it going from this? Do you feel like it should go slower? Or should it go into something big? Because this part is big. This part already here is big. Then it goes into this. Like, should it go into a fast-paced thing? See, that's what I was thinking too, Choco. That's what I was thinking too. Also, I seen your last message. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I'm going on a holiday today. Where you going, dude? Is it a staycay? Quick pause and then super big. Malaysia, dude, that's sick. That's gonna be very sick. Hmm. Okay, okay. We're gonna do it again. I'm gonna put this over here. Boom. Boom. We want big right there. I'd have a bit more anthemic vocal bit, but going into a more upbeat. It feels a little bit more. I see. I did make beats for the album and ended up finishing one. Let's go, dude. That's always the goal, you know, trying to finish something. Also, Buttspot got you, dude. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, just to reach for some inspiration to kind of get the ball rolling. I'm going to go to the P5 stuff, the triplet stuff, just to see. Oh, crap, I don't have it in here. F. I didn't put it in here. So I can't reach here. I can't reach here right now. I'd have to go through a whole thing. It doesn't even look like this wants to work. I have. I love Thornhill, man. I really feel like something like that could fit in this if we wanted to go low. I put it on 2 times. I don't know if it's going to be good, but we'll find out. Nope. Hmm. Oh, the filtered sound is actually an RC20. Um, it's an RC20. I'd have to look at the settings. I think it's on like something space something. I'd have to see. But let me pull this stuff down. That might be too far. Well, this is the crash ride. That might work actually. Very good. I just got it, so it's like it's new to me, you know? That's very chorusy, huh? Very chorusy. This is too fast. This is like way too like upbeat. It's just too slow. It feels halftime. Because this is in... Oh, it's going up. Look at it going up right now. This. You better knock it off. I don't want to lose hope. I don't want to lose hope. Not yet. But I've already gone down a path. You know what I mean? Already gone down a path, and I just feel like it's not... What is this? Oh, look, it's not working. That sucks. So I don't think it's that halftime part is too slow compared to what it's doing. So like for example, this thing that I grabbed here, I think it was this. Was it this? So you're saying I should pull it, dude? I'm willing to try anything at this point. What if I like... Is it this one? Is it this? I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Thank you for reminding me of the stretching, dude. I'm sure you've done this a bunch in this stream already, but I just got here. How do I drag the MIDI grooves from GGD into Ableton to use with Superior Drummer 3? I could just drag and drop. Yeah, you can definitely just drag and drop, dude. So what I used to do, I wish I could show you right now, but I can't. So I did it on a song. but I had an instance of Superior Drummer and I had an instance of GGD, and I did it the hard way, but you know, I didn't mind it. But what I would do is like I have some Superior Drummer grooves that I want to use in GGD, and so what I would do is I would click and drag, which in here, well, I could just show you because this is your initial question. So, you know, we like this groove here, for example. I literally just grab from here and put it into here, dude. And it shows up. That's how I got this one here. So just so you know, dude. Yeah, that took me forever to figure it out too. It's kind of ridiculous, huh? This is weird right here. I think it would have to go like that, huh? Let's just go down this journey just to see what happens. Again, I'm kind of open to anything at this point. I was worried about getting stuck in a loop with this riff, because it's just so cool. Like I don't even know where to go. And maybe just continuing to do something similar will, like this style of riff, something will come out. But man, I knew that I was going to have a hard time trying to get something going with this. Of course, Spirit. Appreciate you stopping by, homie. Yes. I don't hate it. What's weird is this loop. Where does this end? It doesn't end for a while. It doesn't end for a while. Look at that. Like it wants to end right there. Ba, 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 ba. Is it here? does that end? Is that it? Is that it there? I think that's it. That's it there. Also, yes, dude, I agree. I think just putting this stuff in here for now. Don't have to continue right now. Because I'm drilling. I'm just drilling it. Again, I think it's good practice here. It's good, definitely good practice for me. There it is. Eugene, what's up, dude? Thanks for sticking around, man. I found where it ended. I found where it ended. Nice. Yes, please. Still, we're not in triplets. I don't think we're in triplets anymore. Not even 16ths. Oh crap. What did I do? What did I do, Colin? Dude, I made I'm in such a weird pulse right now. Yeah, I'm not even sure what I'm doing at this point. I'm literally just kind of trying things. Oh, I wish I could bring it down. Almost have to come up with a custom thing. A custom thing here. Like some sort of custom thing inside of Serum. I gotta be. It's what's weird though is it's still not in triplets. So I have to figure that out. Because it gets lost. It gets lost in the weeds because it like eventually tends to not line up. I like the idea, but this is going to take a lot of finagling. It's going to take a lot of just sitting here and just watching me try to figure things out. So, this was an interesting stream. I'm not mad about it though. You know what I mean? Because at least we tried. I'm not mad. I'm not sad about it. At least we freaking tried, dude. So it's okay. Saul Goodman. But I think tomorrow we try to do something new because I need to get. I got humbled today with this, and not even in a bad way. You know what I mean? Like it was a good thing. We tried things. I'm not gonna give up on this song though. I'm not gonna give up because it's too cool. It's too cool to just kind of let it go. But it's just such a weird thing that I need to like figure out. I think I do need to like probably like try and structure it or something. You know. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. Oh yeah, we're definitely streaming tomorrow. Um, but I think I want to try to start something new. I want to try to start something from scratch, um, which I feel like tends to be a lot better because then I can really just kind of dive in. Um, but I think what I want to try tomorrow is look at all this, by the way. Look at all this just like mess. This is kind of cool. Again, this is cool to see that like we kept trying. Just kept trying different things, you know what I mean? And it's a good learning experience. Hopefully you guys learn things too, you know what I mean? But what I was going to say was I want to try and do a different structure. I want to try to mess around with structure more. We have to make the things. However, um, I think that by messing with a different sort of structure that I typically go to, we can have that pre-laid out of like what we need to fill in, like what I'll do tomorrow maybe. And if you guys wanted to help me, I would encourage it to think about structures. What I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to listen to some music. Maybe I'll even do it tonight and write down um, the structures, and like how long a part is, what that part is, and where that part is in the song. And then what I'll do tomorrow is I'll set up some sort of template, maybe a template. Maybe I'll start from scratch again. People tend to like that. And then I'll just kind of will have it the structure pre laid out. I think that that could be fun. I haven't done that before yet, and so that would be really cool. And it would be cool if you guys could join me for that because I may need your help with that too. And it's cool to have just multiple brains on something like that, you know. But also, if you guys have some structures that you guys like for me, a typical structure that I like to do is like intro, verse, chorus, or like intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus. Typically, or it's like sometimes what I've done is like I'll do like the verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and then into some sort of like something, whether maybe it's an extended chorus that just breathes without the singer, into a verse again. And so, you know, thinking about that sort of stuff. And so maybe you guys can keep that in your brains. You know, what are some structures that you like? And if you can think of something right off the bat, um, oh, cool. I like hinting at the chorus at the start. Like are you talking about like the very start of the song? Because I think I've done that on like one or two of the things that I've done since I started streaming again. But I do like doing that too. Yeah, it is really cool. Even if there's like with or without vocals there too, you know. Um like I really don't want to spoil the new song that my band is coming out with. Speaking of, I guess I can probably plug that. I should probably start plugging that because it comes out on the first. Well, if all goes well, it's going to come out on the first. But my band Retina is coming out with a new song on the first, and I'll see if I can find some stuff to put up here. Here we go. So the band is coming out with a new song. And I guess I can't put it full screen. But it'll be out on the first. And the structure's pretty cool on this. It's fairly straightforward. However, the start is pretty cool. You know what I mean? Um, oh, thanks, Rambo. I appreciate it, man. Let me see if I can find a full. I think I know where the full one is actually. I really do love it too, and I would love to get to a point when we have a lot of people in here to go off and make a piece of album art, just so people can see how it's done, and they can see how easy it could be. And you know, when you start off to make a piece of album art. It doesn't have to get crazy. But again, just like songwriting, you can really go off and just experiment to then create something that could be unique, like this turned out. You know what I mean? Let me see artwork. Here we go. Found it. Here it is here. Oh, nice, Spirit. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate you. And let me get you a pre-save link. Thank you for reminding me. I think I actually have a tiny URL that I can grab. It's probably a little bit cleaner because it's just like a long link, you know what I mean? Here we go. So there is the pre-save link. I put it both in YouTube and in Twitch. And yeah, finally, my band has another song coming out. So our singer is Greg. His name is Greg Norris, and he plays in a band called 32 Leaves. And they're actually also working on another album as well. But 32 Leaves back in the day was like really big, and they took a break. And they're just coming out with other stuff. And so they're coming out with some stuff. I've been helping them with album art. And so again, I think going into like a little album art study, maybe what we can do is like I'm working on some stuff with Vex. He's another homie in the chat and in the Discord, and we're working on some songs. And my goal is to like mix his vocals on stream. And so maybe what we can do is we can go kind of start to finish, you know, get the vocals mixed up, get the song mixed up, make the album art on stream, and then, you know, release it. I think that would bring a huge amount of value to people who are trying to get into doing this. Because there's always like these invisible boundaries and barriers of like trying to put out music. And something that I am guilty of that I think maybe a lot of people are, at least people I know who are like kind of close to me, it's these details that prevent you from getting a song out. And sometimes a lot of it's just overthought. Like we overthink these things so much. And it's like, I had to stop doing that, man. It wasn't until recently, you know, it could be that I'm getting older and that's why. But it's like, man, it's just like, we overthink these things, you know, and I think that we shouldn't, because it's preventing us from getting better if we don't finish the things, you know what I mean? Alex, the idea that came some sort of Discord voice meeting to chat about vocals to teach each other. Oh, yes. Yes, he did talk about that. I think that would be really awesome. We could probably possibly stream that as well. I think that could bring a lot of value. Spirit the Bear ban, we screw ourselves over with the details. Plus, a lot of us don't have enough of the details to get something out there. It's a double-edged sword. Oh, bro, I know. And I want to show people that it's not as hard as you think. Even with free stuff, like I use Photoshop and I use all those things just because I've been using them for years. And I use it for one of the things that I do, you know, to make money. I'm a graphic designer. But using these same concepts in free software is so like, it's not that hard. You know, it's really just placing things. Like you have to see what this original photo looks like. This is the original photo. Look at this. That's what the original photo looked like. And this is what it turned into. And so, you know, it was manipulating it. I also changed where Um, like she's sitting, you know what I mean? She's kind of over this way a little bit more. Let me see. Yeah, she's over this way a little more. As opposed to this one, she's a little bit more in the middle. I wanted her further this way. And so you could see it's a little bit cropped compared to this. And so a lot of it was just photo manipulation inside of Photoshop. Um, Photoshop is even more powerful than like ever, um, because of the generative fill stuff. Like, for example, this here, this stuff that you see in the background here is just a generative fill of this. And so it's not anything too crazy, you know what I mean? But it's a lot of fun. I've been doing this since I was a kid. Yes, it does. It's insane. For me, it's like the photo manipulation inside of it and like just messing with the various type of things that you can do inside of it. Um, Maybe when this comes out, I can go and show you, I can kind of show you what I did. And because there's various versions of this, you know, oh, Photoshop for drawing is so good. One of my favorite artists, Dan Mumford, he also uses Photoshop and his stuff is insane. Let me show you some other things. So this was another photo that I was going to use. We may still use it. Another cool little idea here. Um, there was also stuff like this, which we may still use. And so, very cool stuff. I have to get into showing you how I go about finding those things and creating those things. Um, because again, what I told my band was like, you have to think of these as like stock photos, you know? These are just stock photos. Then you manipulate it and do the things that you want to do to it to make it cool. And so, you know, but you know, I can literally talk all day about that stuff. But I think it needs to be talked about, especially in this space, because you know, a lot of times we rely on others to create things for us like this, but we can really do it ourselves given the tools these days. So we can start putting out music, you know, and look professional. We need it to look professional too. I'm sure you want it to look the best it can. You know, not everyone is like Eugene, and he can create his own things. Um, and you know, not even cutting that like that. That wasn't even a diss at all. It's like the opposite of that. You know, like Eugene is. I've seen some stuff that he's done. I think that he's putting in the Discord, and it's like, dude, it's so good. But it's like you can have some cool stuff too. It may not be in that realm, but you can make cool stuff too for your song, you know? And I would love to show you how to do that. Because again, I want to show you things that I've learned, and that's one of them. Because music creating isn't just the creating part, it's the creating all the assets. It's creating stuff, the other things that I was showing you, you know, like this stuff. It's creating this stuff. Like this was for our Facebook page. You know, I have to create all the things. You know what I mean? Like this, I have to create this stuff. Um, you know, stuff to put up here. It's also making stuff like, let's see, where did I put that? Oh, I know where I put it. Here. It's making stuff like this. And so, you have to make all the things, and like you don't have to. You can definitely hire someone, but you don't it doesn't have to be a video like this. I've just been doing this sort of thing for so long that it's like, I know that this is going to fit well on a phone and stuff like that, but it's just like you can make stuff that looks like this, or even just a still that looks like this, you know? And so again, I'd love to show you guys how I went about doing this, because it's super valuable, especially these days when it seems like I was actually having this discussion not too long ago with someone because I watched this video and they were talking about treating Spotify like a social media platform in terms of how frequently you put out songs, especially being like a little guy. You should be putting out singles. And I know this is a controversial topic, but this is just my opinion. But like putting out singles, at least once a month if you can, and once every few months. But another way to do it is have a full release and have it grayed out, for example, and then release those songs every month. You know what I mean? North Lane did that, I think, for a few of theirs. So did Sky Harbor. They just kept releasing songs over like 6 months or something. And then it came out, and there was only like one or two songs left. And so, yeah. Oh, nice, Eugene, for sure. Mm-hmm. Yes. So I actually heard that from Bernd, I think his name is Bernd. You might have seen him. He's like a YouTube guy, but he has literally he puts out singles, and he's doing pretty well. I think he had 10 million streams for the year or something like that, which is pretty good for just a YouTube guy. And so, thinking about it that way. Exactly, you really do. And that's the kind of the same thing that I'm doing right now with my clips and like on Instagram and YouTube. And like even the live streams, that these live streams here, I'm doing them daily. But so it's like daily content that's being fed into YouTube's algorithm. And so it's like there's so much. Mm-hmm. uh, you know, people do what they do, but you also have to think about it this way, Colin. And he may be thinking about it this way too. Any publicity is good publicity. You know what I mean? Depending on, what you want the outcome to be. Usually it's more revenue, more people at the shows. If you're controversial, you're going to get more people at those shows, dude. You know what I mean? Yes, exactly. Exactly my point, man. We have to feed that algorithm. And I think having, treating every single as a like an event, because that Baron guy, he had a good point. He's like releasing a 12 song album, let's say, just in one day. It's like putting out 5 videos, 5 YouTube videos in one day and hoping that they all do well, rather than giving them each their own little time to shine. That really made me think, dude. And so, yeah. But I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. It gives us a lot of things to think about. And I do plan on doing a stream about art one day. I think when we can fully get Vex Vex's like vocals into one of our songs and we can like mix it, you know what I mean? Like it's I think that could be the most valuable. Yeah, I know. There's I agree, man. I agree. I That's why I don't like to speak about those things. But just playing devil's advocate and thinking about that other side, you know what I mean? Like that's the only reason why, because I start to think about like Miley Cyrus and what she did, and we can keep going, but I don't want to open that can of worms. I already opened the can of worms by saying what I said, and I'm sorry, Colin. Um, I'm not saying that I like the guy. I'm just seeing it. I'm looking over the balcony and looking. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, Eugene. Um, I think that would be cool to get more people in the community. Like, if I'm writing something that, really speaks to you and, you can capture it through the stream, or like if I throw it in the Discord or something and you want to try to throw something over it and I dig it, like, let's expand. Let's try to dive into that whole concept. He said, "You are nice. We good." Yeah, I never really like I listened to the band once or twice and it just wasn't my style, you know what I mean? But again, I'm not a guy to like start drama. I don't know the guy. I'm just going to stay out of that. But I do love Luke Holland, you know what I mean? And so, you know, Luke Holland is the man. And that's really the only thing that I know about that band is that Luke Holland is their drummer and I love Luke Holland. So, but all right, homies, if you want to continue this convo in the Discord, we can. I'm down. But I really have to pee, so I'm gonna dip out. But I'll be on tomorrow. We'll start something fresh. Think about the structures thing, though. Let's think about different structures, song structures. It could be really fun. Yes, Eugene, this is the whole thing. Like, this is why we do the community jams, and we encourage the community jams to be a work in progress. You know what I mean? So throw more things in the community jams. I didn't see new things today, and so throw some in there. Some work in progress. I encourage those. I'll be on tomorrow, hopefully a little bit earlier. But thank you guys for going through this journey with me. I know we didn't get a lot done, but we kind of did. We learned a lot. We learned that we need to keep trying with this. But all right, dudes, until tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. Night night.